Hey, 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 my celestial babes. It's your girl, Shambri, your favorite spiritual guidance bestie, back with another mother freaking message, baby, okay? Definitely, if you like the vibes over here and you would like to support your girl in any way, shape, or form, definitely you can do that by commenting, and subscribing to your girl's mother freaking channel, baby, okay? Definitely, you can as well, to hype and share this video with someone in need of this message, okay? Or overall needing clarity, confirmation, or overall motivation from spirit, amen. Also, as well, too, if you like to stay connected with your spiritual bestie, also book a personal reading or purchase any of my spiritual tools and products, I will have the link on the screen and also down in the description box below, okay, baby? So definitely do not forget to look in that description box, okay? But if you already have not seen that title, Divine Feminine, what's up, baby? I feel like I ain't did a Divine Feminine reading in a minute. But what's happening, Divine Feminine? I pray you are having an amazing and wonderful day. Overall, you've been having already amazing start to your week overall. But again, I pray that you're doing good. Your loved ones is doing good. Okay, your animal, your pets overall is doing good. Overall, I just pray that you are in a state of gratitude at this time. Okay. But overall, let's go ahead. I have already cleansed over you guys' cards and cleansed over the energy, Divine Feminine. So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading, okay? So definitely, baby, okay? Divine Fem, the first message I asked Spirit, I was like, what is the message that you would like Divine Feminine to know? And baby, I got slapped and it was loud as hell. Like, it was like an intercom. Like, you know, it's like, like, it's like a repeating like intercom. I don't know, some of y'all could be going to like a game or event, like, or something about a stadium could be significant. Okay. But overall, it was like an intercom and I just heard trust. Okay. So overall, Divine Feminine, Spirit could be wanting you to really truly trust at this time. Trust in yourself, okay? I feel like it's something about you. Of course you trust in divine, but it's something about you are needing to trust within yourself. So I don't know if you're getting to a point to where you are trusting in yourself, okay? Because I just heard better, okay? So at a point in time, you could have definitely struggled with trust, okay? Trusting individuals around you, just trusting things overall. You definitely could have second-guessed a lot of things overall, even self-sabotage things because you were in your head, okay? Air energy, okay, could be significant. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, doesn't have to. Okay, also her earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, okay? But it's something about, as you continue on this journey, okay, you could be definitely just embracing you more. Like, it's almost like you could be celebrating your small wins, okay? You're not saying that you didn't, but it's just like now it's like you could be really truly like acknowledging and overall like really truly just like, you know what, even though this is small, I'm still gonna give myself that grace and give myself like, cause baby, that was you know, hard for you. So I don't know if it has to do with like learning lessons within yourself, or overall it's just, I just heard not lessons, exception. Okay, so overall accepting who you are. Okay, a lot of you guys have a beautiful special calling on your life, and you know I talk about this a lot, but I feel like a lot of you guys are finally truly awakening into who you are and embracing who you are. And I feel like a lot of you guys are finally getting out of that survival mode when it comes down to your heart and actually coming out of your heart space. Okay, I definitely, if you did not go check out, your girl had posted the new moon in Cancer. Okay, it started yesterday. I did you guys' moon messages. Okay, so definitely if you want to go check that out, I will have all you need from your spiritual bestie again down in the description box below, okay, to be able to access that. But overall, baby, I like I was saying before, something about Christmas time can be significant. Okay, so December, what is that? Sagittarius and Capricorn, okay, energy. But I'm getting the Grinch, okay? And I didn't really truly explain too much about it. But overall, it's like, you remember the Grinch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Grinch already felt like he didn't belong, you know? He was in a city with all these different people. They're so cheerful. They're so chippy. They all this and that. Not knowing, like, you know, the Grinch came from rough times, you know? Didn't have no parents around. He's seeing other people be in love, you know what I'm saying? To where he let that happiness get the best of him, to where you know, he turned envious. But I feel like he turned envious because he had a lot of people. Hey, Ma, quit. Sorry, y'all. Okay, well, don't finish it. Y'all quit fighting. Boys, Jesus Christ. But anyway, but basically, if you remember, you know, everybody just kept looking at the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? It was like, because he was green, because he was different, they judged him off tops. You know what I'm saying? To where it was almost like he had so much judgment, so much, I ain't gonna say judgment, just overall projection coming towards him, to where it's just, you know, he was envious for a while because he see these individuals having fun around family, being loved properly. So I feel like that was you, and I just heard divine masculine as well too. You guys truly was in survival mode when it came down to your love within yourself and even your love life. You know, you kept coming in contact with a lot of negative energy and overall negative dark energies that was already in your bloodline, and as well too energies that were attaching themselves. Okay, I just heard a lust demon. Okay, some of you guys could have definitely battled with lust. Okay, but overall, after everything was said and done, you know, you knew, especially if you looked at the Grinch literally was like, it's almost like he kept fighting with himself. He knew that he wanted to embrace love. He knew that he wanted to do a whole lot of things. What are you doing? Thank you. He wanted to embrace love, but he was scared. And you see, like, I mean, they got, what, 3 different versions of the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make too much. You just proving a point right here. Divine feminine. Okay? But with the Grinch, you could tell that he wanted to embrace love, but he was so scared, you know, because again, he didn't know how people would take him, you know. So I feel like he had to, again, put that shield over him, that protective mechanism, which I feel like was of him being mean to everybody, but in a way he was trying to show love, but through different lens. So I feel like that has been you in divine masculine. You guys have been in survival mode when it comes down to love, period. And I feel like, you know, let's step away from the relationship wise. I feel like this is within yourself. You know, you battle with so many individuals that projected negativity towards you because you was someone that was different, because you was someone that was unique, and overall people didn't take the time to get to know you, take the time to understand you. They only wanted to keep continuing on judging you, you know, to the point to where it's almost like you could have felt like, you know, you're someone that's already not here, you know what I'm saying? Because I connect to a lot of high vibe and starseeds, so it's just like, you know that you are not from here, and other people know that you are not from here. So it's just like, with all these eyes on you and people not embracing this, you know, it just made you get to that point of just like, you want to get into your shell. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, you have gotten to that point since you have been working on yourself, pouring into yourself. It's like, you know what? If people do not want to get to know me, if people do not want to embrace my uniqueness, embrace who I am, that's perfectly okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue on loving me. If individuals does not, you know, care to understand me, or care to do, you know, just overall understand me, period. You know, so I feel like divine feminine, you have gotten to that point to where, baby, you just don't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you do. And I feel like that do is of you loving yourself and not giving a fuck what other people say about you. Okay, at the bottom of that, we gotta get grounded. Okay, for some of y'all, you're still battling with this. You know, you could be going back and forth, because I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys definitely, you know, have been feeling certain type of ways. Some of you guys could have definitely went through, you know, difficult times. You know, life been life, and when it comes into your finances, or just overall, again, life was life. And stop, please. No, don't try to blame that on him. Y'all both are doing it. No, stop, please. What did I say to you every time, Lamar? Y'all stop. You started it, and he came back and finished it. So don't try to blame that on him. You sitting there pushing him. So again, he threw the sawdust at you. So what you expect? You don't think he ain't gonna throw back at you? Y'all both did, and I'm telling you to stop now. And keep your feet to yourself. Do you understand that? Okay, thank you. some of y'all got kids. I don't know. Some of y'all could have boys, or I don't know why I'm getting. You could have two masculines right now, divine feminine. Okay, this is just a side note from what I was talking about. You could have two masculines that's real shit trying to fight for you, because real shit when it comes down to comes down to my boys. Like, of course they do their thing, but I know recently these children been sitting there, been going back and forth. But it's funny though, because my Sagittarius baby, he normally don't do nothing. Okay, but his older brother is a Taurus. So he be sitting there, be getting at him. You know what I'm saying? So now he like, I'm getting confident now. Like, you gonna keep messing with me, I'm gonna mess with you. Okay. You know, so overall, I don't know, that could definitely resonate or something like that. So you definitely, I felt it in the energy, but also resonating. A Sagittarius or a Taurus can be significant. Okay. Or I just heard as well too, it could just be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or even an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay, or a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay. But I mainly heard you have two masculines that's literally trying to fight for you. One is damn sure not for you, divine feminine, and one is truly someone that, again, sees you at a soul level, okay. But again, this takes me back to what I was talking about of overall getting out of this mindset of fear, of overall fearing of love, okay. You guys have been in survival mode for a very long time when it came down to your heart space, and I feel like with this new moon, it's been trickling up to this point. I feel like it's giving me, because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. Things been slowly but surely moving how it's supposed to, but now it's something about when it comes down to your emotions. This new moon in Cancer, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a super new moon, okay. So the energy was very heightened, so a lot of you guys definitely could have been feeling very, very just like vulnerable, very emotional, you know what I'm saying. And it's like you couldn't get a grip. You like, what the hell's going on with me? But if you have been, again, in this survival mode and overall closing your heart off to love, Spirit is not having that. No, because you are a being that works out of love. And at the end of the day, yeah, you have went through some traumatic ass shit, divine feminine, but this is why you are going through this rebirth and transformation, because this is your time to receive versus giving, okay. I'm seeing now the Six of Pentacles, okay, an equal give and take. This is your time to have that equal give and take. You have been given to so many others to where you always was given. I just heard plain as day for some of y'all, especially, you know, let's get deep real quick. As a healer, you know, the messed up truth, I ain't gonna say the messed up truth, but just the overall truth about, as people want to always be like, oh, I want to be a chosen one, I want to be a healer, I want to be that. If you really look at the real truth behind being a healer, baby, of course, again, the pro is you are a healer. You know, you help others, you know, with your energy, or overall just, you know, your presence, your whatever that you do, you heal others, you know. But the con side to it is that you have a lot of people just coming in for their own gains, you know. And you have to get to a point of accepting that. Not saying that you could not get an equal give and take, but as a healer, you got to accept that, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people is going to come in just for a service. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why Spirit, especially as us healers, want us to learn the art of detachment. I ain't even going to say as healers. Everybody should learn the art of detachment, because at the end of the day, you got to get to a point, we can't take this with us, you know. When it's our time and Spirit call us, you know, call us back to our beings, or ourselves, because we, again, are light beings having a human experience, you know. When we get called home, this all is not coming with us, you know what I'm saying. This is already VR to me, a virtual, you know, it's an illusion to me, you know. And when you get to the point of accepting that a lot of the things, or overall people, places, and things cannot come with you, I feel like a weight will be lifted off of you. Whoever I am whoever I am channeling to right now that needed to hear that message of understanding, it is hard. It's real shit hard to accept that truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the harsh truth, is that a lot of people come in to take from us, but it's that way because we are a healer. And when we want to attach ourselves to someone that we care for or we see potential in, it's hard for us to level up. It's hard for us to take that step up because we are so attached to the people that we are actually helping to learn lessons in life, helping to heal. You know what I'm saying? So definitely it has been very hard for you, whoever I'm channeling, to detach from things, people, places, and things when it came down to you even accepting your calling as a healer. Okay, so already at the bottom of the deck we got ask for help. Okay, yeah, because a lot of you guys, for some of you guys, you definitely could be battling with, you know, the power that's within you. And I feel like it's because you are seeing the truth of the matter about situations around you. And it's okay, you know, we all go through it. We all get to that point to where we don't like to see that ugly truth about certain situations, certain people, you know what I'm saying? Because these are individuals that we what? Gain relationships, you know, overall built relationships, you feel what I'm saying? But that's the part of the journey. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is why spirit tells us to embrace the journey versus stop trying to always trying to think, okay, let me just get to the manifestation, let me get to it, you know. So right now spirit could also be wanting you to practice patience right now, divine feminine. You know, I've been saying it and I know y'all like it's like a broken record, you know, but that has, I really feel like a lot of my divine feminines, that's been like one of the things, you know, of being patient. You know, it's been a little hard, you know, but this is why spirit is saying, you know, if things are getting to that point to where, you know, you're in that confusion state. And I feel like it doesn't have to do with anybody doing spell work on you or anything else. I feel like this has everything to do with you overthinking in your mind about a lot of things. I don't know if definitely if you, for some of y'all, I know I be getting a lot of newcomers now, so hey, my spiritual babies. Okay, overall, you definitely could have went through some type your first spiritual awakening, so everything is hitting you. Truth of everything that was covered up, or overall, you had your rose-colored glasses on too, and it's like now you seeing this truth. It's almost like, whoa, I'm losing my shit. What the fuck going on? Okay, no, you're not losing your shit. It's called that you are finally getting to see, because this is your time to awaken into, or overall step into your soul purpose at this time. Okay, and then for some of y'all, you definitely again are going through ascension. You could be having ascension symptoms at this time, and that's why I feel like a lot of you guys are truly getting to that point of accepting a lot of things in your life right now, and not trying to hold on to people, places, and things that, for one, no longer serves you, and for two, honestly starting to understand when it's time for you to detach from somebody that was actually a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Or overall, you know, you did your diligence. You showed somebody overall you were a lesson to them, and how the way that they treated you is how the way that, you know, everything plays out for them. So either that person either gets, you know, good karma or overall bad karma behind it. It's all up to it, you know. But you are starting to get to that point of not just overall acceptance. Okay, divine feminine. So let's go ahead and get some angel numbers for you. And overall, I'm gonna give you guys this. I'm gonna do it at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at the end, because I got the divine feminine wisdom deck. I love this deck. I ain't used it in a while, and I was like, this is perfect. I need to pull it out for my divine feminine. I used to use it all the time. Okay, but the queen mab, if you would like to know where I got that deck from, I got it off of Amazon. Okay, but the oracle deck is called the Queen Mab. Oh no, this one I actually got from when I found out it was on Amazon, but I got this from my local spiritual store, okay, or metaphysical store, okay. But I know for a fact you can get it now on Amazon, okay. But it is the Queen Mab by Tess Whitehurst oracle deck. Okay, and the illustrations on this are so beautiful. That's why I was like, it's perfect for right now. But let's go ahead and see. Some of y'all could have like, basically, some of y'all could suffer like from, I ain't gonna say suffer, I'm trying to find the word for it. Okay, some of you guys definitely honestly could even be working on your speech, how the way that you talk, or how the way just overall you could be getting more proper in your words. Okay, divine feminine. But I was trying to say overall, some of you guys definitely could, you know, either have ADHD, Okay, I just heard autism, or you could be definitely neurodivergent, if I said it right. Okay. Like, you are someone that's different, but overall, you understand things differently. Okay. Can I get one more, Spirit? And I feel like that's why a lot of you guys, was just, it's so, some of you guys actually could have even just got diagnosed if that's the case. Finding out that you have ADHD, or finding out that you have autism, or you're neurodivergent. And it's almost like that was like the kicker for you. Like, you didn't understand what was going on with you. You could have thought that you were, batshit crazy and, thinking, just overall thinking things wrong. But no, you are just someone that's unique, but you understand things from a unique level. I feel like a lot of starseeds, especially a lot of spiritual beings and overall starseeds, I feel like has ADHD, has autism, has or is overall neurodivergent. Okay, those are the ones that's so beautiful and special in their own way. And honestly, even with my, like, it's so crazy, having a transparent moment with your divine feminine. I remember when I first had my first baby boy, when I got that news, I knew my baby was different, but I didn't understand certain things. So when the first time I ever got that, got that news of that he was autistic, everything in me shattered, because I was just like, does that take away from him learning? Does that take away from him? Because I didn't have an understanding of what autism was. I just knew that my child has special needs. And real shit, I feel like any of my mamas can relate to this. You started to feel like, you failed, or overall it's just like, what did I do? Did it something that I do wrong to my body? Like, what is, like, you started to blame yourself for the reason why. But the thing about it was never your fault. You were being yourself. And I feel like for some of y'all, you were trying to figure out, like, where did this come from, where the connection came from. And for some of y'all, you actually could be, really truly finding out that you were the source, finding out as in, like I said, being diagnosed. Okay. But it doesn't stop you, but it's almost like it gave you that acceptance, like, oh, I now understand and understand my children. It ain't got to be children, but it's just like, example wise, I am starting to understand and accept myself where I am at, because you could have definitely judged yourself a lot because you were somebody different, because you understood things different. You could have even felt like you didn't belong here, or overall people made you feel like you didn't belong here. But baby, you were meant to be here, because you were somebody that is very special and needed on this plane at this time. A lot of earth angels, especially that are awakening or have been here, it took us some time to really truly embrace that we are earth angels and we are here to help uplift humanity. Now, as much as that you be like, man, I ain't trying to do all that, it's just crazy, I ain't motherfucking stupid, everything else. Yeah, it's understandable, but when you have a true calling on your life and you actually accept or answer that call, baby, you know what I'm saying? And you keep continuing on working on yourself. It's almost like once you keep continuing on working on yourself, it's like you keep opening, different doors for yourself, understanding these doors, okay? Something about your Akashic records can be significant. Every time that you take the time or overall to remove yourself from situations, how long that it be, and you pour that love back into yourself and learn your self-worth overall, it's just certain things unlock that's within your path. And for some of y'all, you are starting to see that, baby, you have a special calling on your life. And it's time for you to step into that role, baby, okay? As much as it might seem scary to you, as much as it seemed like, can I really do this? Can I be, like I was saying before, but I think I was saying this to water signs. Some of y'all could have water in your chart, but I was saying that some of y'all were sleeping on the magic that's within you. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, okay, for some of y'all, you definitely, could tap into definition, doesn't have to. But it's like the things that you create right now, even if that you are a reader, you know what I'm saying? You weren't believing at first within the messages that you were getting. You know what I'm saying? You had to get to a point of understanding, not even understanding, just overall acceptance. Okay, so again, if you haven't understand this reading already, it's about acceptance, boo. I don't know what you're talking about. But let me go ahead and get one more. Angel number, thank you, Spirit. So at the bottom of the deck, we have 1313, seek comfort, okay? It says comfort, protection, assurance, support, safety, angels, reassurance. The number 1313 brings, excuse me, y'all. When I chew gum, my mouth gets so watery, Jesus Christ. The number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their watchful care as they work extra hard to shield you from negativity. And this is what I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you are someone that is a special being that is meant to be on this earth, baby. You have a special calling on your life, and also you have a special protection over your life. You feel what I'm saying? And because you have that special protection over you, you gravitate, of course, good energy, but you gravitate a lot of negative energy towards you, because these are individuals that want what you want your life. You got individuals that want to keep constantly destiny swapping with you, okay, doing spell work on you to have your life, because overall, you know, they don't want to accept themselves or work on themselves, so they rather siphon these energies, you know, from earth angels. And sometimes, you know, we lose certain earth angels because, you know, they didn't have the strength, or overall sometimes, you know, we get blinded by certain things to where, you know, or blinded by certain things, or overall, you know, don't pay attention to the signs when we need to, and then it's, you know, in a situation of it's too late, okay? So I don't know if somebody was ignoring their intuition, and I'm not gonna say something is too late, but you could have missed out on an opportunity, or overall, okay, I just heard karma. Okay, this could either be you or someone around you, divine feminine. But overall, the cards that we got out, we got the number 5. You could be seeing 555, okay? But transformation, change, acceptance, growth, abundance, alignment, potential, and soul's calling. Amen. Change is happening, and your task is to accept it. Come on. I already knew Spirit was already coming through, baby. This transformation will bring you fortune, in abundance, aligning you with your true soul's calling. You are realizing your potential, exactly what your spiritual bestie said, okay? Today, embrace a change in your life, big or small. What did I say about that? You are embracing the small wins. Of course, you're embracing the big, but you are now embracing the small wins, and this is exactly what I mean. And it says, today, embrace a change in your life, big or small. Take a step towards aligning with your soul's true calling. Can't make it up. Okay? All what your spiritual bestie has said. It's time for you to truly awaken to your calling. And I get it. I get it. It's scary because, again, you're going into scary territories. You feel what I'm saying? You know when what comes with, especially when you come into the tarot community. I'm gonna tell you like this, especially when I first came on to the tarot community, baby. Oh, I connected to the energy real quick, but I knew that I was somebody. I've always been the type of person to voice my opinion, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but when need be, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's important. Okay? But I felt like, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Overall, yeah, it will come back to me. Because you see how it just left. Okay? So some of you guys actually could be even losing your train of thought sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of things, you know, that you think about. Overall, you just have an over-processing mind. So it's something about you needing to balance out your thoughts. Okay? Oh, is those the same people from yesterday playing that game? Or is it something different? I think they do. I'm not sure. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Next up, we got take charge, 3232. And what does 32 break down to, baby? What? 5. Okay, 3 plus 2 equal 5. Okay, so again, 555, baby, change. Okay, but it says take charge, empowerment, initiative, leadership, self-determination, boldness, and improvement. Okay, it says take control of your life and steer it towards your desired outcomes. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and contribute to personal growth. Like I said before, going back to the energy, you have gotten to that point of accepting yourself, and now because you finally know your worth and you are accepting yourself, baby, you are taking charge of your life. I feel like also things have got cleared out of your path to where there is no one in your path to try to stop you anymore. Okay, For a lot of you guys, you have defeated a dark entity that was on your bloodline. Also, you have finally defeated energies that were trapped in individuals that you cared about, family, friends, lovers, okay? And I feel like these was the energies that they were trying to, or overall they attached to you. So you definitely had a lot of things projected at you, Divine Feminine. But it's your resilience. It's the power that's within you. You are now starting to embrace the power that's within you. And because you do that, you are finally stepping or understanding what leadership looks like, or standing in a leadership role overall. Okay? Yeah, so it says, identify one area in your life where you have been passive and take immediate steps to assert control and make improvements. Set clear goals and take deliberate actions towards achieving them. So I feel like a lot of you guys were at a standstill when it came down to understanding, what is my soul purpose? What is my soul calling at this time? Or just overall trying to understand, like, what you knew that change was there, but it's like you didn't know where it was leading you to. So you could have been sitting in that unknown, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like by you sitting in that unknown, it was giving you that time and effort for you to start believing in yourself, and believing that overall you can be able to conquer whatever that it is, even when you don't know what you are supposed to be doing at this time. But I feel like it was just of you taking that time to learn yourself, love yourself, and Spirit would gave you the clarity and the confirmation that you need at the time that you needed to know. Okay? And I feel like now a lot of you guys have chose to transform and take charge over your life. A lot of you guys have finally called back your power from a lot of people, places, and things that, again, siphoned your energy and wanted you to not believe in yourself. Did not want you to believe in the calling that you have over your life. And now that you have finally gotten to that, I guess you could say, I don't give a fuck type energy, and I love me and moving forward on things, that's that take charge energy. It's pushing you forward quickly. Okay? Next up, we got 2222. Stick to it. Okay? And with that, before I read that, I get, again, like I said it before, about I kept seeing the Two of Pentacles. You were juggling. Okay, of course you could be juggling, you know, with your finances, you know, trying to save as much as you can at this time, or overall it's just been up in the air each and every time when it comes down to your finances. But overall, I get that you had to get to a point of making some type of decision. Are you going to still stay in the past? Or are you going to trust in what Spirit has aligned for you? And you guys kept teeter-tottering. Even when it was the time that Spirit gave you the signs that, hey, it's time to move forward. It's time to make a decision. You kept juggling. You don't know what you want to do. But now I feel like a lot of you guys have finally made some type of decision and truly is sticking with the decision to move forward. But it says stick to it. Persistence, patience, progress, steadfast, goal, manifestation, and preparation. Okay? It says choose a path and stick to it. Exactly what your spiritual bestie said. Making slow and steady progress. This card signifies the need for patience and consistent effort while working towards a significant goal, okay? Or manifestation. Ensure that all aspects of your plan are organized and aligned, okay? It says review your current plans and ensure everything is in order. Take one actionable step today towards your goal and commit to making consistent progress, no matter how small. Exactly, like I said before. Again, you are embracing the small wins, or this is what Spirit is wanting you to do at this time, Divine Feminine, okay? But I feel like a lot of you guys are at that point of accepting where you are, and now you are getting tunnel vision. So right now, you could be very, very focused within yourself, okay? Hermit mode, okay? Thank you. Or overall, this is what Spirit is wanting you to do, is take time to reflect, take time to understand what's going on right now, and overall see what Spirit is wanting you to do at this time. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be in this stillness and to accept the change of what's going on around you. Okay? Yeah. For some of y'all have to walk away from someone, people, places, or things that, again, did not no longer serve you, okay? Some of you guys, I just heard as well, too, had to walk away. You could have had to leave, like, from, like, your hometown. Or overall, you chose to leave from your hometown because you felt like you could not flourish there, you know? It was a lot of negative energy towards you. Or for some of y'all, I feel like this is what Spirit is pushing you to. And maybe you could be afraid to relocate or go to new territories. If this is not going towards where a new state or, you know, getting out of your comfort zone, I just feel like it's focused on just for you to get out of your comfort zone, period. Okay? I think that's a Gemini could be significant, or who I'm channeling to. But somebody has walked away. Somebody definitely could have walked away from someone that they have a family with, because I see this dolphin that's right here. But I feel like whoever this was, if this was you or someone around you, it took someone some time to get to this point, because somebody had to take the time to do some inner child healing. So I don't know, definitely you could have felt like individuals right now could have either just like ghosted you or just, you know, stopped communicating with you. For some, it was for a reason, because it was rejection is God's protection, amen. But I get for some of y'all, somebody is going through a spiritual awakening just like how you are, and they need to take the time to understand and process what's going on with them. And I feel like they could be truly very, very emotional at this time, and honestly, they could be needing to just take the time out for themselves at this time, to pour that love back into themselves. But I feel like this person is getting clear-minded and truly, truly understanding that this new season, or overall this change that is happening, you cannot take the old habits, the old patterns into this new season. You have to really, truly release what no longer serves you, and truly, truly make a choice to either stay in the past or accept this change and move forward and, again, see what Spirit has aligned for you, okay? So let's go ahead and get to it. What's going on with my divine films? Okay, definitely, if already that much resonate, baby, definitely do not forget to hit that like button, okay? And also, again, like, comment, and share. Do not be afraid, okay? I be telling all my babies, do not be afraid. Connect with your spiritual bestie. I definitely look at all the comments, okay? And I respond back as well, too. So definitely do not be afraid to ask questions if you have questions, or overall, you just want, you know, understanding about certain things, or just even just, you know, to say confirmation of certain things. You know what I'm saying? We are a starseed community that is growing each and every day, you know, and as a lot of starseeds are truly, truly continuing on awakening into their soul purpose, I'm just thankful enough that Spirit uses me as that vessel, as a light worker and a star being herself, you know, to be able to help others understand their awakening, understand what is going on in their life at this time. So a lot of you guys definitely could be starting to connect with the right individuals, or you are about to, okay? Like-minded individuals just like you, okay? I've been saying this for a while now. I'm like, I kept seeing a lot of starseeds have awakened to their purpose, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of star beings opening up their own businesses. And I feel like in this within these years to come, a lot of these businesses, or overall these like main corporate businesses and everything else, they're going to get shut down, because there's a lot of star beings that's awakening and stepping into their own role. It's almost like we're going to be building a whole new civilization, but it's going to be not in the way of how it is. It's just overall, individuals can work out of their heart space when it comes down to this new civilization that is being rebuilt, okay? Because I feel like a lot of, I ain't going to get too deep, but overall, I feel like a lot of elites right now is getting exposed. And things that they've been trying to cover up, they can't cover up anymore. So it's to the point to where certain people, you're getting judged. You feel what I'm saying? The ones that thought that they can, you know, get what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? God damn it. Get away with the things that they have been doing to people, places, and things. You feel what I'm saying? It's now coming to bite them back in the ass. And for some of them, they getting it. Okay. But overall, let's go ahead and see. What is it that Divine Feminine needs to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Some of you guys definitely could be seeing 222 a lot as well. 333, 444. I just heard 414, 313, 144, 444. Did I say that? Hold on. What's going on with my Divine Feminine, Holy Spirit? Okay, thank you. Okay. Ooh, off tops, first card, I love it. Okay, we got the 9 of Cups. Okay, so 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. Okay, so overall, some type of manifestation, again, like I said before, is coming towards you. But I'm almost like, what I get off of this is you are, damn, I just had I literally just had it. A table, thank you, Spirit. A table is being prepared in front of your enemies at this time. And it's almost like, I'm trying to look for the words. It's almost like when you sit down, it's almost just like you knew this is where you belong. You knew that you was always meant to be a leader. You knew that you was always meant to be a god. Okay, a goddess. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? You could be ego. Okay, coming about, but ain't nothing wrong with a little healthy ego. Okay, a little healthy ego stroke. You feel me? But overall, all jokes aside, a lot of you guys, Divine Feminines, are truly about to walk into a very, very fruitful, abundant season, to where you're gonna have nothing but wish fulfillment. Okay, and like I said before, a path has been cleared. You have cleared out I just heard a path of destruction. Okay, you are finally changing, or chose to change. Okay, some of y'all have finally broke some type of generational curse in your family, and because you have done that, Spirit is truly have seen all the work that you have done, and this is why you are being blessed. You are being rewarded at this time, or this is what's truly coming in. If it hasn't started coming in, baby, it's about to. Okay, 3 to 4 weeks could be significant. Duty. Okay, I can't make it up. We got the 6 of Swords. Ooh, and we got the Strength. And then the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like a lot of you guys finally got out of your own way. But I feel like with this 9 of Cups, again, this takes me back to you started to embody that Divine Feminine energy, or overall just embodying confidence and courageousness with this Leo energy right here. You gain the strength to be able to truly fight through whatever, I'm gonna just say, a negative mindset. You could have definitely been fighting for a very long time with a negative mindset, until you finally, again, started to accept the change that Spirit has been wanting you to. And I pray I'm not all over the place, Divine Feminine. But because you have finally chose your self-worth, know your worth, excuse me. You see how she's just sitting there just, let me pour me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a time of celebration, baby. Because I finally got out of my head. Because 6 of Swords is all about mind, air energy, okay? You are now moving from calmer waters, okay? Some of y'all were in the 5 of Swords, conflicted. And now you have moved towards where calmer waters, overall getting out of that overthinking mindset. And again, it took you to have strength to get out of that negative mindset of thinking that you were not worthy, thinking that your blessings or your manifestations was not coming towards you, thinking that you were not strong enough to be able to step into a leadership role. But your ancestors and the Most High gave you the strength to really truly look within, look at the power that's within you. And because you did that, this is why you got to understand, Divine Feminine, why it was so much worth the wait. Because you were getting prepared for this moment. Yeah. Some of y'all definitely could be thinking of new ideas, embracing new ideas, spiritual downloads that's coming in at this time with this Knight of Swords. Okay? But again, something's coming in swiftly, fast. This could be communication. Okay? For some of y'all, it could be communication from the past or some type of past. This could be like a job, an old job, or overall something from the past wants to communicate with you. Yeah, but whoever this is, they are very much emotionally immature. And I feel like this person is going through a heavy tower in their life. And again, this person could saw you as a wish fulfillment. But it's something about that. This person knows deep down that as much as they can try to come in or get, try to communicate with you or overall try any way to connect with you, they can't anymore. And I feel like they are now in this energy of they have to accept that they do not have you anymore. They can't siphon off your energy anymore. Okay? They can't use you how they've been using you. Okay? And the thing about it is, we get it to where, dirty, move. Hey, boy. Jesus. You can be friends, but you ain't gotta be all up in their face. OMG. I love my babies. But them boys, I promise you, they make me want to rip my hair out sometimes. But I love my boys. And they're my everything. If anything, they the ones that showed me to embrace love. Because I was so much closed off to love. Because of how the way I was treated. I went through a lot of abuse. A lot of abuse. Especially domestic violence. And Spirit knew what he was doing. Well, Spirit isn't a gender at all. Spirit knew what they was doing when they gave me when I'm just calling him he for right now because that's just what I'm saying. Okay, but I know it's no gender to it. I knew what Spirit was doing when he gave me my 3 boys. And they have the saying, of course, when you have boys, those boys come into your life to show you what true love, unconditional love looks like. And for me, I always had that love within me, but I had a lot of people around me that never wanted to accept or embrace my love. So having my boys and them just showing me that care and love from the beginning, like, I don't know, it's just something that it just doesn't match that. Like, I am so blessed and thankful for my boys. It's not even funny. I don't even know where I would be without my babies. I really don't. A lot of the challenges I deal with, especially as being a single parent with 3 boys, 2 with autism and 1 with a health condition, it has been a lot on me. I'm not making this about me, but us women, we go through so much. And the thing about it is, certain people just don't understand the resilience that's within us. You know what I'm saying, Divine Feminine? And this is what I mean, your strength. This is why so many people wanted to take this away from you. Again, individuals prayed. They wanted you to be so weak. But it's almost like you couldn't. You couldn't because that was not for you. Baby, it was never meant for you to be weak, baby. You are a soldier. And the things that you go through.
Can we get out the other gun, please?
Yeah. Where'd the other one go? I just thought about that. Where'd the other one go? Did they? No. Where'd the other go? Did you swallow it? Oh. Oh, you saying, oh, the flavor gone. I know. But this one of them gums. You just keep chewing. The flavor is there. It's just faintly. But now that's how you be trying to be eating up all the dang gum every time. Jesus. Okay. But overall, Divine Feminine, excuse me, somebody wants to communicate with you. Or overall, some type of communication about some type of wish fulfillment is coming towards with you. And like I said before, within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Okay? Yeah, so we got the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Fool. So I feel like somebody wants to communicate with you. Some of y'all, this could be your other counterpart. Some of y'all could be a twin flame. If you are going through a twin flame dynamic, everybody doesn't go through this. Okay, but for some of y'all, this could be a soulmate. But I feel like this person is mirroring you. If you have been, it's almost like this person, if you have been scared or fearing of this change, this person is too. But I feel like the change is, of course, it's you. But I feel like this is the rebirth of you guys' heart. Y'all's heart was on ice. And now it has melted. And it's now Spirit is saying like, okay, I got out all the debris. We have melted it down. Now we gotta shock it to get it back beat. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you and this person could be truly in this energy of, kind of a little bit in indecision. You know what I'm saying? Because you see he's sitting here not knowing, and she's sitting here like, I have a cup for you. Okay? You see these other cups around, okay? But it's something about, with these cups in the original tarot, these are empty. But this is God. Overall, giving a cup. Overall, I feel like this is God giving you an opportunity in love. And I feel like this with you and your person. Daddy! Why you I feel like this person definitely could, like I said before, if somebody has, walked away, they are in hermit mode because they are doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of inner child reflecting, inner child healing to be exact. But I feel like you and this person is mirroring each other. And I feel like God is sitting there giving you guys both an opportunity in love, and maybe you and this person could be still hesitant. Okay. But I mainly get, if this is not you, Divine Feminine, this is Divine Masculine. He definitely could be truly soul searching right now. A lot of things from their childhood could be resurfacing at this time, to where it could be making Divine Masculine a little insecure, fearing of what could be. So if this is not Divine Masculine, it could be Divine Feminine, however it is for you. So I feel like this person, again, is just, I don't know if this person has went through the dark night of the soul, or they are going through the dark night of the soul. But I just get that whatever Divine Masculine, or overall this masculine, has went through. Yeah, because I'm seeing the Tower card again. So this masculine could have went through some type of sudden change in their life. And Spirit now could be giving someone a new opportunity to approach a situation, or overall just her to give a love offer to really truly what they want, but they are still contemplating about it. Okay? But I feel like it maybe is, yeah, because it makes sense with this 8 of Swords. It could be due to this person, could be going through karma at this time. Okay? But, or it's just overall this person is really truly overthinking. So like I said before, you and Divine Masculine could be mirroring each other right now, Divine Feminine. Okay? What else? Yeah, but the beautiful thing about it, I love it. You guys are starting to see a new perspective. You starting to see that it's almost like, oh, it's almost like when you put your pinky toe, when you put your pinky toe in the water and you're trying to check if it's cold. Oh, it's a little cold. It's a little cold. Okay, that first time around, as it's heating up, you know what I'm saying? So then you sitting there waiting for a while, and then it's like you kind of in that hesitant. It's like, ooh, do I want to stick my foot in there just to see if it's warm? It might be too hot. It might be too cold. I don't know. You start to get into that mindset. So it's like you start to get into that again, resisting, contemplating. You know, that was just an example. But I feel like you and this masculine or divine masculine is truly seeing things from a new perspective. And I feel like the new perspective is that needing to heal, needing to have faith within yourself, have faith within each other to get through these hurdles, to get through these challenges. So this could be someone that you already encountered, and maybe divine intervention came about. We are still in Mercury retrograde, but we are wrapping up. And now some type of reconciliation is going to come about. But it's due to because you guys have took the time to heal. Aquarius energy, I can't make it up. The 10 of Cups is right up under it. Look at you, Empress. But I feel like you're about to move into a season of pure love, true love. Someone that connects with you at the same level, a soul connection. I'm getting my girl. I've been channeling this for months. This is a cosmic love that is coming together. This is a love that has fought in each and every dimension, but always comes back to each other. Like, so beautiful, because this is what's coming in. You guys have went through a battle within your mindset, a battle just with life. And for you guys to get to that point of knowing your worth, taking the time out to focus on your healing. This is why Spirit is rewarding you with forward movement. And I feel like it's going to be the love offer that you have been waiting for. Because again, this is why it has been worth the wait. I love this for you, Divine Feminine. I can't make it up, baby. We got the 6 of Wands right up under there. Like, I feel like I don't need to say nothing else. You already know this. You already know this. That your wish fulfillment is here. So there's, in due time, you will be getting some type of communication from this person. And I feel like this person is truly about to tell you how they truly feel. Because they have finally took the time to heal. And overall, now they are ready to express. It's almost like they could have felt like they could have had to, again, contemplate on if they could be able to give their heart to you. But I feel like they knew deep down that they can give their heart to you, but they were scared. And this could have been you as well too, Divine Feminine. But now that you guys both are getting out of your head, you are seeing that you guys both. Oh, I just heard you guys both are meant for each other. Anything else, Holy Spirit, before we continue on moving forward? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I fucking love this. You and Divine Masculine are putting you guys' guards down and finally are manifesting this freaking reconciliation, this reunion to come together because you guys chose to change. You chose to end things that no longer serves you, but overall rebirth. And here we go. So maybe you and Divine Masculine had to go through or clear out some rest of this karma, okay? Or just overall clear out this energy. When I look at karma, I feel like this is down to the lessons. You could have kept accepting bare minimum or doing bare minimum. For some of y'all, it had everything to do with your ego. You had to put your ego and pride down and really truly sit with yourself and to see, what is it that I am wanting? What is it that I truly want to call in at this time? What is it that I have been wanting to manifest? And for some of y'all, you finally accepted the truth that, baby, you want love. Yeah, of course, you giving the love to yourself, but you just want real, genuine love. Someone that understands you, connects with you. And this is what you are calling in because you finally made that choice to change. And for some of y'all, you know, you're getting there. But once you get to that point of getting out of your head and focusing on gratitude, and even of the things that you have right now, but also of the things that you are calling in, manifesting. For some of y'all, you just don't know that you are instant manifestors. But it's something about you're about to be a believer of it. For sure, for sure. I love this. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, like I said, some of y'all could be still struggling with this. But give yourself grace and give yourself that time. Things are aligning how it's supposed to. I feel like Spirit is literally working on you, Divine Feminine, and you, Divine Masculine, as well, because I feel like Divine Masculine is cross-watching as well, too. So, hey. You guys are being worked on. Things are getting worked on behind the scenes that you do not see. So this might just be a surprise pop-up. This overall just will be a surprise to you, Divine Feminine, of how the way that Divine Masculine has truly changed. And maybe you couldn't have not been trusting that. But it's something about, like I said, you about to be made a believer. You about to be made a believer, baby. Okay? But again, a lot of you guys are that wounded warrior. You and Divine Masculine are wounded warriors. But again, your resilience, your strength, you could be definitely inspiring a lot of people right now. We got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone that is very not nice at all. Insecure as fuck. Very flighty and very much just come in to have a good time, not a long time. Okay? But I think I messed that up. Yeah, coming in for a good time, not a long time. I feel like your person could have been dealing with this person. It doesn't have to be a Queen of Wands, but they were dealing with someone that was very insecure, and they could have been masking that. But I feel like this person has been the reason why certain things kept getting delayed. But your person kept letting this happen. This person had to get to a point of really truly seeing the truth of the matter of someone. And now they finally see that this person is not for them. And now I feel like Divine Masculine has put up those boundaries when it comes down to this Queen of Wands. Yeah, and finally made a decision to balance out their emotions and to come and give the love offer to the person that they feel most connected to. Okay? But I feel like this individual, this Queen of Wands, was always trying to be in competition. But I feel like this person was, again, just trying to hinder this person from their growth, hinder them from just overall moving forward in love. They wanted them to keep having Divine Masculine work out of their shadow side and don't even heal their, their addictions or their wounds. I can't make it up. With the Nine of Swords. But I feel like now, this energy that they try to project or to put towards your Divine Masculine, or even onto you, Divine Feminine, there isn't no more. It has returned back to sender. Okay? Karma. So now, it's time for you and Divine Masculine to get y'all's good karma. Dharma. And these individuals that has been being in a way of this union, there isn't no more. But I'm telling you, because I keep hearing it, everything comes down to it was worth the wait. Amen. Let's go ahead, because I feel love in the air. I feel love in the air. Let's go ahead and pull some love cards just to see before we end off you guys' reading with you guys' oracle. Again, I pray that this reading helps you in any way, shape, or form, divine feminine. Okay? To understand that, baby, things take time. Healing takes time. Every day, we're constantly learning and we're constantly healing. There isn't no stop to it. So overall, Spirit is wanting you to know that they are proud that you did not give up. They are proud that you kept standing 10 toes down even through the confusion. It's almost like you had to literally look at that. You were still trusting in me. Come on, Spirit. You were still trusting in me when you didn't even know that you were still trusting in me. Come on. This is what I mean, the anointing that's on your life, divine feminine. We ain't gonna go to church today, okay? But overall, baby, you could be realizing now, even just by me saying that, you could be realizing right there, like, you know what? You're absolutely motherfucking right. But because we be so in tune in that moment, we don't be looking at it. But I feel like a lot of you guys, you were already being patient. You were already trusting within yourself, and you was trusting in the Most High. But individuals was trying to throw spell work onto you because they wanted you to be confused on your destiny. They wanted you to be confused on your calling. They wanted you to be confused on who you were, because these individuals was confused on who they were. But now, baby, none of that is getting to you, because, baby, I got a new attitude. Okay, you got a new attitude. A whole new you is embarking and embracing. Okay, your confidence definitely is high ranking right now. Okay, so you definitely could be showing off, okay, body, okay, getting your hair done, okay, switching up your hairdos, doing things different. Sir, duty, go on somewhere, boy. I'm gonna make you come sit down. If you can't stay out of people's face, leave the dog alone. Go on somewhere, go play. You just want to keep going. I just really feel like you should be going to just go be fucking with people. I really be thinking that. I swear. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on in love, Holy Spirit, for my divine feminines. Let's wrap this up. Okay? So right here, right now, we got attracting, gratitude, abundance, proactively, tranquility, success. Okay? Again, right now, you could be really focused on your success, especially if you are building something from the ground up, baby. Or overall, you are building a business, baby. Something is about to, you're about to start reaping in rewards when it comes down to whatever this project is, or overall business. Okay, so this could just be overall a business launch. Okay, but I feel like overall it's just being in a state of gratitude, even as you are going through challenges. You know, you are still in a state of gratitude. Oh wait, what happened? My frequencies. Excuse me. We got stable. Come on. Come on. What I tell you? What's happening right now? Stability. Going with the flow. It says trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. So I feel like this is where you were. And now balance is being restored. Okay? It's giving, in one of my oracle decks I'm seeing, it's giving after the storm. Okay, now going to calm waters. But if I want to truly say what I'm seeing the Six of Swords. Again, moving towards our calmer waters. Stability. Yeah, and I feel like it's stability with your emotions, with this moon card. But I feel like this is also something that is hidden. Okay? Subconscious emotions, fear, things are not as they appear. So I feel like you are finally getting out of your head, or your person is finally getting out of their head about what they want. And they have made that choice that, baby, I want you. Okay, because now I'm hearing a sound. Sagittarius can be significant, but overall the growth. But the song that I'm hearing is by Young Blue. Okay, ain't nobody like you. You ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you, baby. Okay, and somebody sees that ain't nobody like you. So you think I'm about to pass up this opportunity? I think the fuck not. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my shit together. You feel me? Okay. Self-care. So right now, this could be the reason why your divine masculine or your divine counterpart, okay, could be taking the time to retrieve back right now because they are cleansing their energy, or they overall are regaining back their energy. But they had a lot of energy vampires around them. And I feel like as spirit put this person in reflection or hermit mode, they are finally seeing what's going on. And I'm seeing something about that. Even your person, if you, of course, if you have stepped into your healer role, you could be helping your person heal. And even your person even could be coming to you, asking you, you know, to like, hey, understand more about spirituality. Understand, I just heard more about cleansing, spiritual baths, okay? Or overall, they watch you. They watch what you do. And they could be taking certain things that you have taught them. And they are applying it to their life. I can't make it up. At the bottom of the deck, spring. But it says planting seeds. This is what I mean. You have planted that seed of showing somebody how to take care of themselves. Take care of themselves. Oh, I can't wait till Mercury retrograde is on. Take care of themselves. Okay? Pour that self-love back into themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when they do that, they call in that abundance. Okay? So right now, they could be needing to take the time to rest. Or overall, this could be you too, Divine Feminine, taking the time that you need to rest. Okay? Cleanse your energy. Because I feel like you and Divine Masculine been at work, baby. Okay? I don't know if somebody watching this show, because I was like, you out here defeating goblins and shit. You know, you out here, okay, okay? Something about demon hunters. Okay, could be significant. You out here slaying these demons. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't make it up. Pluto, letting go. I feel like, again, you and your person finally let go what no longer serves you. But again, it says death card, endings, resilience, transformation, and power. You have called back your power. You and your person have called back their power. And finally, again, ending things or having the strength to end things that no longer serves you and choosing to transform. Yeah. And it was, of course, by the help of the Most High, and as well too your ancestors, your spirit guides. They helped move this along, but I just heard you did majority of the work. It sounds like a helicopter. I can't see, boo. But shit, I hear it. Oh, it's right there. I was like, damn, I'm trying to see myself. But overall, your spirit team came in the nick of time to help you and Divine Masculine push through and to let go what no longer serves you. Duty, are you tired? Do you need to sit down? I didn't mean to say right there, but okay, if you want to sit down. I mean, hey, sit where you need to be. But I was saying, come sit down on the on the bench. But hey, do what you feel, boo. Do what you feel. Yeah, I can't make this up, collective. Inner child healing. You are showing someone that it's okay to work out of your child. Just overall. Damn. What's the word I'm looking for? You have helped this person to let go and to start working back out of their heart space. Healing their inner child. Okay? Especially if this person went through any type of just trauma as the trauma clearly of inner child. So again, they could have definitely had trouble with a mother figure. Okay? But I'm getting that this person is healing that. Huh? But I'm also getting as well too, this person's spirit team is helping them to get through this healing, understand this healing I just heard, and what's going on. And just because this person is doing it, and as well too, this is you too, Divine Feminine, you are coming, or overall magnetizing this abundance towards with you. I can't make this shit up. You about to get, I feel like you and Divine Masculine is about to get some type of payout very soon. I think I said 3 to 4 weeks, but we're just gonna say 2 to 4 weeks. Shoot, for some of y'all, it can be the next 2 to 4 days. Okay? So we got family, commitment, home, marriage, celebration, security. You feel like home to this person. I don't know why I just heard this person feels so lucky to have you in their life. But I'm also getting that you guys are going to be creating so much just overall abundance. But I feel like the abundance is your family. People that you connect to, the like-minded people that wants to see you flourish. Because I know you. You'll say you want to go bed and then you get scared. I'm looking at my son, sorry. He wants to go pet the dogs, but he's afraid of the dogs. But he keep trying to move forward to him. No. Leave that man alone. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. I'm finished up. I feel like somebody is now accepting or listening to their higher selves. Somebody could be listening to their higher selves about their family. Shit, I'm gonna leave it right there, collective. Real shit. I don't know if this person talked about you to their family, but even their family could be vouching for you. They could be like, I like her, I like him, because this is the reason why. We got higher self. Offer just came out, and at the bottom of the deck we got renewal. So again, that reunion, I feel like this person's family member, okay, or mother figure could have told them, son or daughter, choose what makes you happy. If this person makes you happy, then don't have this person waiting no more. So chill. Like I said before, you got an offer coming in, baby. You got an offer coming in, Divine Feminine. And it could be now. Or something about the end of summer. So what's that? August can be significant? I can't make it up. Because it's fated to happen. Good job. There you go. I'm trying to see if he gonna do it. That's what I mean. Facing your fear. So overall, you and Divine Masculine is facing y'all's fear. Yay! Oh, gee, that just made my heart melt. Because I know he afraid of dogs. And that's my middle baby. And he's very, very, he's on the severe side of autism. But he loves animals, but he was always afraid. But the man, he is so gentle. And he just telling him, like, he's sweet. I don't know if it's a her or a him, the dog. But he pet the dog. Oh, so again, things are changing, Divine Film. For the better. I love this. I love it. OMG. But definitely, Divine Film. Let's go ahead and get you guys this healing message, okay? To end off you guys this reading. Again, I pray that this reading gave you some type of form of motivation, clarity, or even confirmation, okay, at this time. Again, anything that you need from your spiritual bestie, down to booking a personal reading, or overall purchasing any of my spiritual tools and spiritual products will be down in the description box below. Okay, beloved? Holy Spirit, what healing message do you have for my divine feminines as we end off the reading? I love it. I'm as happy because he that just melts my heart. Because he's facing his fear. I'm sorry, y'all. Holy Spirit, can I get one message? Thank you. Ooh, I love it. Ooh. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we got killed with a living death. But I feel like this has everything to do with rebirth. Okay, but the number 6 can be significant. I told y'all the illustration on this, fire. But the card that came out for you, Divine Feminine, is a winged messenger. I have to cover her up because she's a little naked. Hold on, let me see. But she a fairy. But it says a winged messenger. The number 14, and what does 14 break down to, baby? 5s is what's circulating what it says. Yay. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's just so cute. Anyway. Okay, 14. It's nothing but change, baby. It's right here. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so it says a winged messenger. Pay attention. This particular situation, endeavor, relationship, or time of your life carries a vast internal dimensional importance. For further insight into how this message applies, look deeply at the luminous being here portrayed. Imagine for a moment that she indeed lives. She is near to you. Although not visible with your physical eyes, she does not employ human language, and yet she has something significant to communicate. Close your eyes, relax your body, and feel her presence. Once you believe you can sense her, or once your imagination has even slightly conjured her up, open your eyes and read on. This ethereal spirit arrives in response to a life experience that reverberates throughout lifetimes, planes and dimensions, in multiple directions of time. If you listen to her silence and feel her closeness, you will receive a clue as to what this means for you. Below, you will find some possibilities to help illuminate her message, which is actually a reminder of something you already know. And these are basically, they got them listed right here of what they are. You may be healing an issue that has been with you through multiple lifetimes. You may be encountering an ancestral issue of another ancient pattern of energy that has pulled you into its sway. Your current circumstance could relate to your sacred lineage, a spiritual vow, practice, or talent you have carried forth into this lifetime from the distant past. You may be engaging with someone you previously knew by another name and face at a time when you also had a different name and face, and I feel like that's your divine masculine. Good job, boo. Good job. It's possible that you are fulfilling your and then the last one it has, I think that's the last one. Let me see. Oh no, you got a couple more. It says, another one is, it's possible that you are fulfilling your destiny or now have the opportunity to change your fate into a destiny. Come on now. It's also possible that you are in a portal of transformation. The actions you take or don't take now will reverberate from many beings for many eons in many dimensions. And last, what feels familiar to you here? What feels like something you've been waiting for or expecting? What feels like something you always know? Did any of the above examples stand out to you? Did the words visibly light up, or did their particular sounds resonate in your mind? If you aren't sure of the winged messenger's significance yet, don't worry. That's why she's here. Close your eyes again. Breathe and relax. Listen, feel, hear, and go beyond linear analysis and intellectualizing, and allow yourself to sense a deeper and more resonant spiritual truth. And then it's so crazy because the card that's next to it, it says love lends me wings, and it says let love carry you.
On your next trip, what will you bring home?
Divine feminine, I don't have no words, baby.
How about your new favorite
You
smell?
are embarking on a beautiful
Taste the
journey,
unknown.
and overall, spirit could be wanting you to pay attention to what embrace the journey, divine feminine. OMG, that is so beautiful, divine feminine. But divine fem, that was you guys' motherfucking message. I pray that this message helped you in any way, shape, or form, gave you the clarity, the confirmation, or the overall motivation for you to keep going. Because your manifestation is here, baby. So overall, keep being in a state of gratitude and keep calling this in, and even keep continuing on manifesting, and keep knowing your worth, and keep showing the world and showing up to the world and showing the world who you are. But that was you guys' message. Again, I pray you guys have an amazing and wonderful day, let alone amazing and wonderful week. But until then, your spiritual bestie is out. Peace.